we're recording.
Shit.
Hey.
All right, let's go.
Okay, now it's me again. I'm hopeless with this level. We do no cheats. If we get stuck, we don't want to bore you, so we might do it that way. Might do the cheats and do a fast forward, but this gives us a chance to do some chatting.
Yes.
So
oh god, that was terrible. My last run.
Yeah, you know what? You did worse than me. I'm gonna play it conservatively. You know, I'm gonna Dark Souls it up.
Dark Souls it.
I just went to press the reload button then.
What reload button?
Yeah.
Wait, we've established this.
Wait a minute. Why are we 240 frames a second?
Because.
Is it better? Well, it was recording last time, but I don't know why we've got 240 frames a second.
Because of the magic something.
Okay, well, I hope it's recording. Because it goes to 30 when I'm recording normally. Why would it be 240? Ah! I'm going to save and check.
Yeah, save it and we'll check. Okay, we're back.
We are back.
We just needed to check to make sure it was all recording.
Yes.
And it was.
Yeah, sometimes because it goes, Doom's frame rate drops quite a bit when we're recording it, but still to sort of above 30, like, so it's not a problem.
And then when all of a sudden it starts running at 240 odd, it's a little bit
I worry like it's not recording.
Suspicious.
So I don't want to sit here and lose like a whole chunk of.
So anyway.
Yes.
We don't want to lose a whole 1 minute.
See, now that looks more like Doom when it's recording. You see?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's jittery and feels more like PlayStation Doom.
PlayStation Doom.
I've got to play this properly. Shit! Somebody shooting me from behind, or is it that guy up there? Oh, it's you. So much for the conservative playing, eh?
So when you had your first computer,
yeah.
Going back to what we were saying before, what kind of thing was it?
Well, it depends. If you mean like a computer as in a Windows or DOS machine, or if you just mean just a computer, because I had an Acorn Electron.
Oh yeah.
Which is like a, I suppose the American equivalent would be a Commodore 64.
Mm.
And I had an Atari ST, which was like you know that keyboard you plug into the telly with, like, it did floppy disks and games like Xenon 2 and stuff like that.
Actual floppy disks or?
Not floppy, no. Not a floppy disk.
Not the floppy disk.
A hard disk.
A hard floppy disk.
Yeah. Well, my floppy disk gets hard sometimes.
Doesn't everyone's?
We're funny. This show's good. It's like comedy.
Anyway, it's just interesting because the first ever computer I had actually did have proper floppy disks.
Oh, floppy disk.
It's basically the only thing it could do is word process and save, and that's literally all it could do. It was like
doesn't seem to be much point in me going up there except to get the rocket launcher.
It was the most pointless thing ever.
Yeah.
But like I say, it was the first ever computer I had, and I could use it to randomly type stuff and then save what I typed onto floppy disks.
Oh, blimmy.
But
where the fuck am I going?
But yeah, it's just like it's funny when you know you think now that there are people who don't know what floppy disks are.
Yeah.
As in the hard floppy disks.
Yeah, they don't even know what the hard floppy disks are. The floppy disks.
But yet, you know, back when they were like twice the size and like you said, actually floppy disks.
Yeah.
You've used the word floppy disk far too much in this episode.
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
Oh, that opens later.
Sam, what have you done?
Right, watch out for that barrel in there. I like this. You can go up here and go for a ride. Uh-oh. It's not going to be nice when I come back down. And it's like, what's in here? Nothing, but there's a button to get out. Oh, where did he go? Oh, you bastard! Fucking getting up behind me.
You know, we were saying about how if this was an actual complex.
Yeah.
Just why would you have that?
Oh, we'll put this little bit in here just in case somebody accidentally stands on it while it's going up. It's got a button to get back out again. The safe button.
But it's just like, what would that even do? Oh well, don't forget our raising platform.
We should make a complex like this. When we get all of our riches from this YouTube channel.
We'll call it Black Mesa.
All of our, like, penny.
And we'll do science.
Yes. Maybe Black Mesa. Or not. I want to call it Thunderdome.
I want to call it Thunder
Thunder, Thunderdome.
Dome.
Oh, can't we just get beyond Thunderdome?
No.
Beyond Thunderdome. That was I got that joke was given to me as
In a
like
cracker.
yeah. No. That. Oh shit. No. There's more room with demon. Get away. That's the last person you want to be trapped in an elevator with.
That was the one thing we didn't want to happen.
You know that Beyond Thunderdome thing, Mystery Science Theatre, they have a whole thing at the start of one episode giving you these Beyond Thunderdome jokes and telling you what the best time to tell them would be. It's like, you've got to wait till somebody mentions a Thunderdome. It doesn't work if somebody mentions the movie Beyond Thunderdome. You have to wait until they mention a Thunderdome. And then it's like, it works better if somebody mentions a Thunderdome in a negative light. But it's okay if they say it in a good light, but if I were you, I'd wait till somebody slams a Thunderdome. And they're doing the whole thing, and Joel or Mike or whoever it is at the time is just gagged and like tied up. Just going, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Well, MST3K is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody that knows this channel because of Freak Zone games, because of Manos the game, you know, obviously you're going to be an MST3K fan. So we keep the references coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
Is there anything in here apart from a fucking barrel?
Death Barrel of Death.
I love Doom. Yeah,
You're doing much better this time.
Yeah, it's because I know what's ahead.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm playing conservatively. I'm doing the Dark Souls on it. No! Hey, come back here.
So what other games did you have on?
On the PC?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Or even the just kind of when you know.
Games when I was well before we had consoles, like before like Nintendo stuff. You mean?
Yeah.
Because in England it was a lot of computer gaming. Like before we had there was Master Systems. There was a lot of Master Systems around here. The Nintendos weren't as popular in England as they are in America, but we did a lot of computer gaming, didn't we? It was all Commodores and Spectrums and stuff. And I had things like Chucky Egg and a bunch of arcade rip-offs. What would I play? There's stuff like Zool too.
Oh yeah, Zool.
Yeah.
That was one I never had, but I have heard of it. It's the kind of thing that you know someone who's got it, or you know someone who's played it, but even if you don't have it, odd one.
It was like the lollies, wasn't it? Chupa Chups or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like the Chupa Chups advertising everywhere.
Yeah, because we had, like I say, I had Duke Nukem and of course Doom. Duke Nukem I played a lot more, as I said, possibly off camera. but like I say, so I thought I'd just reiterate. But I did play that one a lot more at the time. But I don't know. I think I preferred it over Doom. But I don't really know.
I always liked Doom better.
I don't know why. There wasn't really any particular reason. But
Duke Nukem's funnier.
Duke Nukem is funnier.
I always thought Doom had better levels and better monsters and better everything, really. Duke Nukem didn't control as well. The levels were really confusing and you got lost.
But it did have explosive pipe bombs.
Yes, it did. This is true.
And laser trip mines. Yeah.
And when they're like Shrink Ray and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the Freeze Ray.
You could stamp on them.
Freeze an enemy and then kick them to shatter them. But yeah, I mean, like we were saying, before, it was very, very silly games, but they were just fun.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. It was just like, let's make a game that's fun, or something that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I know we were talking the other day about Carmageddon.
Oh,
Remember Carmageddon?
Yes.
And with the whole,
You want to explain what it was to people?
Well, for those of you who don't know, Carmageddon, you probably, to be honest, even if you do know it, you probably know it as that game where you run over zombies in a car.
Yeah.
And you get big green splats of zombified blood and on the windscreen and stuff.
Run.
Anyway, my understanding is the game was actually banned in England. Not that version, but the original version, where you were actually running over pedestrians.
Yeah, well, like Death Race.
Yeah, and the idea was to get a high score by running over pedestrians, and you got points for running over people. And then they changed it then
No,
they
yeah,
changed it
it
and
was.
it got unbanned. But
Yeah,
one of those odd things.
well, you know, I had the Game Boy Advance. Remember that thing?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
had Doom, this game, on the Game Boy Advance, and oh, it's a cliffhanger. Did he have Doom on the Game Boy Advance? Find out next time. Press F9 twice.